Hey there. Today we are going to talk a little bit about realtor etiquette. Now, you are a professional. You have a professional license and you've worked really hard to get here, right? We have talked about some showing etiquette and how to set up showing appointments and how to make sure that the property is left just as it was when you arrived, lights off, doors locked, um, providing feedback to the listing agent in a timely fashion. There are some communication tips that I want to share with you today as far as communicating with other agents, your public presentation of yourself. And so we're just going to dive right into some of those topics. So, for instance, when you are scheduling a showing, obviously you do that through the Showing Time app, and it's approved or accepted, and so you go show the property. Be sure to leave a business card, again, with the lights and the power items. Make sure they're off. Shut the door, lock the door, make sure the property's secure. If there's an issue while you're at that showing appointment, contact the listing agent immediately. If you can't reach the listing agent, contact the listing brokerage to inform them of whatever the situation may be. Then again, provide feedback immediately or within a reasonable amount of time. Sometimes you're going house to house to house. When you're completed with all of the showings for that client, take 10 minutes to stop and provide that feedback to the listing agent. Those sellers on the other side are anxious to get that feedback, and it's a professional courtesy. And leave a business card at the property so that the seller knows that you were there. When you write an offer, you're presenting an offer, call the agent, find out the title company if it's not on Maris in the agent remarks. If you have all of that information, you're confident in presenting the offer, you've sent it through DocuSign or email, then call or text the listing agent to let them know, hey, this is so-and-so with Keller Williams Marquis, and I just submitted an offer to you for the property at da-da-da-da-da. And I just wanted to verify that you have received it. That listing agent will respond to you, and you can begin that communication and build that relationship. If you're presenting any documents in the midst of that transaction, follow it up with a text message or an email, a phone call, letting them know that you've sent an email or you've sent more documents. It's a courtesy, but you know, as an agent, you're busy showing property, you're driving here, there, and everywhere, and you don't necessarily know that an email has been sent or a document has been shared. And so that phone call or that text message will drive that agent's attention to the transaction at hand and be sure that they're able to respond in a timely manner. So you also want to have these courtesies with, if you're working with a buyer, with the buyer's lender. If you're working with the seller, then with the title company. Utilize these same courtesies across the board, whether it be your client, the lender, the title company, the home inspector, the appraiser. Utilize these courtesies with everybody that you deal with in our industry, not just your clients, because you're building relationships, you're building a rapport, and you're building a reputation for yourself, not just among the general public and consumers, but among the professionals within your industry. The other thing that we really want to touch on today is your social media profiles. I know that's touched on another day, but we really do live in a glass house in this age. People know us, or they know somebody who knows us, and obviously as a realtor, you probably have at least your business page on a public profile setting. And that's going to link to your personal page. Whether your personal page is public or not, people are going to know who you are and know what you're talking about. So just be professional and courteous and ethical, and use integrity in all of your communication. Be mindful that people are watching and reading and noticing what you're posting. whether your profile is public or not. Um, so those are the two tidbits of encouragement today. Use proper etiquette when you are dealing with people, whether it's the general public, your social media page, your clients, and other professionals within our industry. You are creating your reputation that will either catapult or not your future business. So be kind, be courteous, be ethical, and use integrity in all of your communication.